So a quick summary for you all. It, from 1990, was a TV miniseries adaptation from the book of the same name. It's about a couple of kids who has to do battle to an evil shape-shifting demon, yada yada, you all know the story. The story of the original It is told through flashbacks. The characters in their adult life reminisce about their childhood and how they defeated Pennywise, the evil clown. Now It is back, and they have to face it again. The children's part of the story is really engaging, kind of like Stand By Me but with a killer clown thrown in the mix. The adult sections are tedious as fuck to watch, since no one can fucking act.
Why is it so mean?
I definitely enjoyed the 2017 version of It. It only featured the kids section of the story, and more importantly, it stays with the kids for the whole movie, not jumping back and forth between the kids and the adults like in the original. But since this was only the kids section, there was obviously going to be a sequel. The kids were really good actors, and Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise was really cool too. So to summarize, It from 1990 is a mixed bag. The parts with the kids are good, the parts with the adults are horrible. So It Part 2 was definitely going to top the adult parts from the original. So let's get the obvious thing right off the bat. Part 2 is not as good as Part 1. This is what everyone will be saying, so let's not dwell on it further. It Part 2 is way too fucking long in my opinion. Every character has to be reintroduced to the audience, and that takes a long ass time to do. Every character has to go off on their little solo adventure, so to say, with Pennywise. So let me set the scene. Character enters location as an adult, looks around for a bit, has flashback to the same location when they were a kid. In that flashback, the kid encounters Pennywise or other scary shit that turns into Pennywise at the end. They get scared, they run out, and then they flash forward to the adult again, where the adult has acquires the plot device and then leaves. Rinse and repeat for about 6 times, and you have about an hour's runtime of the movie. The casting was excellent. Everyone felt like they were the older versions of the kids. Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise delivers once again. The same problem as the previous movie is in here as well. The jokes are really funny, but the timing can feel a bit off. It's mostly due to editing, but I feel it's a bit awkward to jump from horror to comedy and back to horror all the time. It messes with the tone a lot. And what felt weird about that is that there's a scene in the movie where they are discussing Billy's book and how the ending to his book sucked, and that the movie adaptation has a chance to be better, which is meta as fuck, since, you know, this movie is an adaptation from the It book, blah 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 blah, and that this adaptation can be better than the previous one, etc, etc. And they still go on making the same mistakes as the first one. I don't know, felt a bit weird. So, the movie was good. I enjoyed it, I definitely recommend it. People in the theater were respectful once more, and no fucking staff member held a speech. I was expecting them to waddle up to the stage wielding some red balloons or some shit, but there was none of that. So, as I said, I recommend it. It's long, and about an hour's worth of content in there could have been cut out. But, yeah. So, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and have a good day.